Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is on here back with another video and okay, so yeah, there's a huge issue over here, right? This is really insane. It's worse than the flame incident. Okay, we gotta take a look at all of this over here. Do watch this video fully, all right, before judging, because this is very important. I need to stress this because I don't want anyone to just watch the video for 30 seconds and be like, nah, don't watch it fully, because this is next level type shit, man. I'm like, what is going on, man? They fucked up. They fucked up big time over here, man. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. Okay. Today, the Fair Trade Commission determined that random items from MapleStory and another game which is called Bubble Fighter was suspected of violating the Electronic Commerce Act and announced the impose of a fine on Nexon. Do you know how much the fine was? 11.6 billion won, my guy. This is the highest fine, right? The largest ever for e-commerce law. Yeah. Okay, let me explain everything, okay? This issue began in March 2021 when MapleStory self-disclosed the probability of the cube items. Yes, at 2021 March, MapleStory released the probability of the cube over here. After the probability was disclosed, the Fair Trade Commission conducted an investigation as problems will arise about the fact that the certain potential options such as boss did not appear. Now, the Fair Trade Commission has conducted a comprehensive investigation into the past and present random items in all Nexon games over the past 3 years, including 2 field surveys, and announced the result today for the first time in 3 years. Let's take a look at what they announced. Okay, the Fair Trade Commission said MapleStory potential options were changed to weighted probabilities in 2010 and was not notified at that time. Now, what changed over here, right? I have Neo actually translated the entire document of the FTC over here, right? We got all the details, so I'm going to translate it to you guys over here. Okay, so please watch fully. Okay, 2021. What happened is that the 2010 August, internally they had a plan to lower the cube rate, then they updated into the next month. So they had planned to lower the good potential rates over here. Like, for example, this is 1.9%. Previously they were, I forgot, I don't know, they didn't mention any potential because it was not released, right? So it was much higher, for example. Okay, now at 2010 September, they lowered the probability for the good options and they did not tell the players. They just say silently, they don't tell anyone. So they basically lowered it in September, but they replanned it in August and they didn't tell anyone. Okay, that is the 2010 issue. That was for, I think, Miracle Cube and some other cubes over here. Now, and then at 2011, after restricting duplicated appearance of some potential over here options at 2011, there was no notice given. This is regarding the Miracle Cube, Amazing Cubes, Amazing Miracle Cubes over there as well, right? So what happened is that they announced that, right? Now, right, you cannot get 3 lines boss, 3 lines drop, and 3 lines ID. But in July 2011, they already made this change, but they did not notify the users. And they deliberately not putting a notice out. And they say, after that, they also put a notice out saying that they did not change the cube. And they say that the cube distribution did not change. This was all in this document over here as well. Okay, that is the 2011. Now, after adjusting the probability of Black Cube's legendary tier increase in 2013 and 2016, it was determined that there was a violation due to the failure of notification at that time. Now, this is another major fucked up. Okay, Now we gotta take a look at the report over here as well. So this is a more detailed one. In July 2013, Nexon created the highest level of equipment, which is called Legendary Tier, and released black cubes over there, which allowed advancement to that tier. Alright, initially the probability rate was set to 1.8%, but it was lowered little by little daily to 1.4% from July to December 2013. And in January 2016, the probability was lowered again to 1%, and it was not notified to any of the players. Alright, now it is 1.4%. But during this period of time, the players did not know that it was actually being lowered. Okay? So that was the issue over here for the 2013 to 2016. Okay? Now, next stuff. Until 21st of March, okay, they had hundreds of updates, especially after the flame incident, and they deliberately trying to avoid telling the players that this is being changed over here. They hide it. Any tickets coming in, actually there were a document over here. Any tickets coming in, they actually try to delay it and try to hide it over there as well. Okay, and they put this cube manipulation, we call it the cube manipulation, right, at the highest maximum security, and it must be hidden from the players. Okay, so this is what is happening, right, after the flame incident. So they put a stamp on it, right? Highest maximum security, no one can know about this until today. And officially, right, there was a notice on 2011. Remember last time they say that there was no changes to it, right? That was the more fucked up one. Now, with this details over here, right, as you can see, there were changes over here over in 2013 from July until December. There was a 1.8% to 1.4%. In 2016 January, there was 1.4% to 1%. Then they increased it to 1.4% over there. Okay, and also there was some translations over here, right? So this taken from the document over here is a very in-depth document. If you guys want to read about it, links in the description over here. I have a link. This is basically, these are official, yeah, these are official documents over here that's been released by the FTC. So that's like, you see, Nexon made 100 update announcement in July and March, and did not continuously announce the odds that changed and to the disadvantage of some users, right? So this was all being taken out after the flame incident over there. And there was also another one which is over here. The required potentials was not found over here, and the issue was difficult to put at rest. This is whereby they're trying to hide everything. This is the part where they try to hide everything over here, and to not disclose any, and do not reply any of the tickets over there, because there were a lot of tickets saying they asked them to disclose the probability. So they tried to like put a gate on that. Remember the maximum security shit? Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, there are two articles over here that you can actually read where they talk about the manipulation. There's another one over here, and there is the official one from the FTC over here, and this is the probability link and as well as the notice. So yeah, that's basically it. Yep, hope you guys get some insights on what is going on in the cube manipulation over here. This is like next level tier, man. I mean, I thought the flame incident was bad, you know. Yeah, this is next level. But of course, Nexon did also put out a notice over here, right? They say, looking back from the beginning to make MapleStory a better game due to the harsh criticism received from the users of 2021 during the flame incident, we have established a transparent information disclosure, communication, and restoration of the trust as our company's guiding principles. And we have made a quality improvement to our top priority so that we can serve honest games. To prevent the same thing from happening again, about 3 years ago, we choose to fully disclose the probability of all paid probabilities items and further introduce the probability monitoring system, which is called Nexon. Now, yes, this is actually released already, and they also introduced an open API that users can actually check the probability and verify it instantly. Okay, so these are all already being built, so we can now look at the probability in real time and make sure that that was no manipulation. Okay, yeah, and there is also a new law over here, right? There was also a new law over here to govern all this for any games right now, right? Starting from this one over here, right? Starting from today, this is a new law over here to govern it. Wow, this is some this is some crazy shit, my guy. Okay, so that's basically it for this video. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. As always, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay awesome, everybody. Stay safe. Bye bye.